Hey YouTube community, my name is Sean Hewlett. I'm just here to make a quick video. Just want to give you some quick information about a company that I came across that was very interesting and really got my attention and really has piqued my interest. So what the company is called Cellular USA. And what they do is they offer unlimited text, talk, and 4G LTE through Sprint. So we can activate Sprint phones, unlimited everything. No data caps, no overages, everything is unlimited. And also they have a business model so that you can, become an agent and actually create income for yourself. But I have a way that I'm actually doing things to actually increase my profits. And I've been doing some research and I came across some very interesting information. Because, I was a part of Solavei. I actually still am signed up with Solavei. And, I encourage people, I know Solavei changed their comp plan, and it takes a lot of people to get in to make the same amount of money that we were making before. But this is CDMA and Solavei is GSM, meaning Sprint is CDMA. That's the network that it runs on. Solavei runs on the GSM network. Solavei have SIM cards, Sprint don't. So it's two different platforms, two different customer clientele. So why not offer both? So, I still do Solavei, but, I'm really, fully invested in this company a lot because they actually pay on compensation down to 8 levels deep. And the thing is, when I actually studied, their comp plan, it actually is a solid structure. Whereas the Solavei comp plan, they didn't have a solid structure from the beginning. Like, for example, my goal was to hit thousandaire. And I was on track to hit that, and if you signed up 54 people, what I went and did was I went and bought like $1,500 worth of phones, and I sold them all in like 2 weeks. I'm going to show you some of those strategies about how I get the phones and how I sell them and all of that, but I sold them in like 2 weeks. And then what happened was, Solavei just changed the comp plan. So I was just going to activate 54 people, and I would have been making $1,360 a month. Because if you do the math with the trio pay and the thousandaire position, that's $1,360 a month on 54 people. And the thing is, if you do the math, Solavei is paying out $25 per line. So that's a lot of money. You can't sustain like that as a company. So I understand why they changed the comp plan. But the thing was, I would have rather them have it the way they have it from the beginning, instead of it almost seemed like a bait and switch type of thing. So. My thing is, I came across this company. They have a solid structure to it. I've studied the comp plan. Still learning it, still understanding it. But they have a very interesting things in place. And you get paid up to 8 levels deep. So meaning, Solavei took away that second level pay, that second level trio pay that you were getting. It was $20 at first, then it went down to $10. No, these guys pay $2 on every second level activation, $1 on the third and fourth, and so forth and so forth. So you actually, able to receive that second level, third level, fourth level, fifth level, all the way down to 8 levels. They get all the way down to 15 cents, and all this stuff adds up. But that's enough of that. I'm excited because I've been selling these T-Mobile phones. Now, when I looked into selling Sprint phones, one thing that I realized was the Sprint phones were actually a whole lot cheaper than T-Mobile phones. From used to refurbished to new. I'm looking online and I'm looking at some of these prices. I'm seeing Samsung Galaxy S2s for $70, $80, $85, good condition. People still selling them in the stores used for $200. And I mean, you can sell them on the streets easily for $125. Easily. So the value of the phones. I mean, I just got a 4G Evo. I got this online for $42. So, this is what I'm doing. I have a really strong plan in place. And what I'm doing is I'm buying phones from offline and I'm putting up flyers around town. So when people call me, I meet up with them, activate their phone. And all I'm doing is putting a $15 markup on it. Now, I'm putting a $15 markup on a phone, but I'm still profiting $50. And I'm going to tell you how. I get $15 for marking up the phone. And like I say, some of these phones I can actually sell for $25, $30, even $40 markup. You know, sometimes I do. But I'm selling for a $15 markup. Now, the company, when they activate the phone, the person pays a $20 activation fee. So now I'm making I make $15 of that. The company pays me $15 of that, so that's $30. Now, NetSpend has a referral program. You know, because if somebody say, man, you know what, I don't know the activation fee, all this and that. Okay, that's no problem. I got you. NetSpend has a referral program where I can give a person a NetSpend card. They go deposit $40 on it. NetSpend is going to instantly give them $20, and then it's going to give me $20. So now, you know, they got their activation fee back, or they got money towards their first month bill, however they want to put it, and I done made $20. So I done made $30 off the phone already, then I'm making another $20 off of the NetSpend, so that's $50 right there. So if I sell between 5 to 10 phones a week, what's that? $250 to $500 a week. How many opportunities can you get involved with and start making $250 to $500 a week right off the bat? You know, and I know you heard me say I bought $1,500 worth of phones and all this and that, but you don't have to start with that many phones. You know, you can start with, you can drop ship them on eBay. You know, and you can sell it and mark up the, you know, my sponsor, he showed me how, you know, he's doing something where he can mark it up and then sell it with the activation. You know, I mean, you can buy 2 or 3 phones. Start you off with, you know, a $40 phone. Buy 2 or 3 of them. They're going to sell. You know, people getting phones every day. People breaking their phones. People, they want prepaid service. People paying $90, $100 a month for Sprint. You know, with taxes and fees and all this stuff. You know, you offering it to them for $49. You know, and companies are moving towards this because they don't want to lose any business, which makes sense. You know, if I was a business owner and I had to go to that outlet to, you know, retain more customers, I would do it. You know, it's just things are, you know, in more demand nowadays. Everybody has cell phone. You know, everybody on Facebook, people you never thought would be on there. Facebook, all of this. 50 years old, 60 years old, Facebook. You know, my grandfather on there. But, you know, enough of that. You know, so what I'm doing is I'm selling the phones for a profit. And then what's happening is the company going to pay you a $5 residual. And another thing I want to get into is there are a lot of merchants out here that are hungry for this because they don't really have too many portals to activate Sprint phones through. So I actually signed up my first merchant 2 days ago at one of the most popular malls here in Baltimore, Maryland. And what he did was, you know, I signed him up. Now the company is going to give him access to the portal so he can activate phones right there on the spot at his booth. He has a kiosk. I'm sitting there talking for about 45 minutes, about 25 people that came up and talked to him. You know, and you know, I'm like, wow, this guy's really busy. He said, man, I have a drawer full of Sprint phones right here, Sean, I can't even use. You know, so I'm like, wow. You know, and this is this is one of the most popular malls in Baltimore. Everybody go there. Once the word get out that there's a kiosk up at Mondawmin that can activate Sprint phones, it's a wrap. I'm going to make $2 off of every phone plan that guy sells every month. Think about what that's going to look like at the end of the year. You know, right smack dab in the middle of the city, you can easily activate 700-800 phones. So imagine me making an extra $1,400 to $1,600 a month just because I want to open my mouth and talk to them and show them an opportunity. This thing is groundbreaking. It's only 300 agents in this thing. You know, so, and then also, you know, I know it's, you know, people say, well, you know, man, it's $150 to get in. But you come in your first month and you get 4 customers. Those 4 customers are going to cover your activate, your fee website, because it's a $20 a month website fee. And then you're going to get paid $160 just for 4 customers in that first month. And then also, you don't have to be a customer to be an agent. So it's not forcing you to get your cell phone service through it. And then you have money feeding the comp plan. So it's not nothing that's going to collapse. You know, so, you know, looking at this opportunity, I mean, it's merchants all, man, you see, you know, all these companies then expanded all over the place. Simple Mobile, you know, all these different companies, all these merchants are selling it. Now, we got Accellular. and we can get this in the hands of merchants, because there is not a lot of competition out here when it comes to activating Sprint phones. There's not a lot of competition out here. So I mean, I'm going around talking to merchants, you know, and I mean, I'm literally trying to have like 20, 30 merchants. You know, so if I have 20, 30 merchants, imagine $2 off of every phone that's activated. And once people find out that they can go here and get it activated, they can go there and get it activated, they can go here and get Sprint. Actually, we activate Sprint, Boost Mobile, and Virgin Mobile cell phones. And then they have a customer referral program, so if the person refer customers, which I'm selling the phones at such a good price that's going to make it easier for them to refer customers, they get $5 a month off their cell phone bill, and they can refer up to 10 customers and get a free cell phone bill. Now, who out there is offering that in their store? Shrinkage? $5 off every 6 months? And if you miss a payment, then what happens? You lose that progression. So, you know, this is a ground floor opportunity. It's an amazing opportunity. You can come in right off the bat. And like I say, you don't have money to buy a whole lot of phones, get 2, 3 phones. Start with 1 if you have to. Because you can get that 1, and then next order, you're ordering 2. And then next order, you're ordering 3. Take your people to eBay, have them order the phone themselves. Have it come in the mail to them. They have the money. Take them there, let them order it. Then they get it, you activate it. Do whatever you have to do to make it work for you. So, you know, this is an amazing ground floor opportunity. You know, it's huge. I mean, this is something that I see myself in, you know, 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, making 15, 20 grand a month with. You know, it's not something I'm going to sign up today and tomorrow I'm going to make $10,000. No, it don't work that way. You have to put work into it. But this is something that I really see a lot of potential with, and it's not hard to sell a cell phone. You put the advertisement out. You know, I put advertisement on different places around colleges, downtown, different places. People are going to call you. Places with hundreds of people. I know the bus stops where everybody going at. You know, I know the poles to put them at. You know, downtown, different neighborhoods, everywhere. You know, and restaurants. You know, I mean, post them up in your local supermarket, anywhere. And people are going to see that. And because of the price that you're offering it, they're going to jump on it. So that's the goal. So, you know, it's a lot of potential with this opportunity. You know, if you want to go check out my website, the agent site to sign up, you know, and to check out the opportunity and to, you know, take a look into the comp plan and the presentation, you know, under the video tab shows a presentation of the company, is www.funmobilebiz.net. And then my customer site, you know, say if you just say, man, you know what, son, I want to go ahead and order, you know, the service. The service sounds good, I'm interested. www.funmobilebiz.com. So .net for the agent site and .com for the customer site. And if you need to call me, contact me for any reason, you know, I'm always available. We can talk. I don't have a problem with that. You can call me at 443-813-3937. Once again, that's 443-813-3937. And just remember, just keep in mind, you know, I can't stress it enough. I'm just so excited about this. You know, when I look at these prices for these phones, I mean, I have websites, you know, I have companies that's doing, I mean, selling phones that look almost brand new. You know, and I mean, we got all this information. Our team is pulling all our resources together, and we can really hit these merchants, and you don't have to sell them. You know, I've been approaching some of these merchants, and they be on the defense, you know, and they be like, man, you know, and they looking at me, and then I just show them, look, man, I'm offering Sprint service. I'm offering you an opportunity to set up Sprint service in your shop so you can activate Sprint phones. You know what, man, people ask me that all the time. Let me see that. And then we sitting there laughing and joking and having a good time. We talking about everything, and boom, you know, it's that easy because it's something that's needed, something that's in demand. If you can set up a store and make $2 off of every single phone, that is amazing. And on that note, I'm out. You know, call me if you need anything. Y'all have a good day.